some leaders use an understanding of innovation and technology as a way to feel superior to their team. Last year, I was having a conversation with someone who had sat in the C-suite in a very large company. And during our conversation, I was talking about how one of the biggest things that I see driving real results that actually have an ROI when it comes to implementing technology is involving your team early and often so you're solving the right problems. I sold enterprise technology for about 10 years. This is not a knock on anybody who's in a sales position, but software companies and salespeople that work there spend a lot of money figuring out what kinds of problems their software can solve and presenting it to you as a solution. That doesn't always mean that their solution and the problem they're trying to help you solve is the most impactful problem in your company. To get that information, you have to be talking to your team. And as I was talking about this executive interrupted me and was like, well, yeah, but Emma, there's the Henry Ford quote that if you ask people what they want, they would have said faster horses instead of a car. And I said this more politely in that conversation, but that statement alone tells me that that person is a god-awful leader. And the reason that I say that is that you're not doing your job to give your team the skills and the knowledge that they need to help you come up with better solutions together. Digital literacy is not something that should be reserved for the people in the ivory towers of the executive suite. Everybody needs to have digital literacy. They need to understand the art of the possible and how technology works and how it's going to impact their job. And if you are keeping that information to somehow give yourself a superiority complex that you're the one that can envision a car instead of a faster horse, you're not a good leader. Your job is to empower your team with the knowledge and the understanding that they need to come up with the right solutions to solve the problems that are keeping them from being productive in the first place. Digital literacy unlocks a whole new level of innovation in your company because you no longer have a couple of executives that are trying to be like futurists and thinking about what's coming next. You have an army of people that understand your business, understand the problems that you have, and understand the solutions that could potentially be deployed to drive real ROI. And the leaders that get that are going to be the leaders that have successful transformation programs that actually drive an ROI.